Are you?
Okay, everybody bring out your cell phones and I want you to do this really quick. It's a survey. Text the 22333. That's the number you're texting it to, and then vote down here for question vote.
Like you don't have signal.
Where's the answer? Oh, it's down at the bottom?
Yeah, can you read them or no?
Yeah.
What's the code?
The code to text to is the 22333.
Like that's the number you type in?
Yep. And then your vote is the number under whichever one you want.
Oh, so that's your text that you said.
The first one on that side is first and first. Second one's first and third. 10th and 15th. 20, 23rd. 25th and 21st. And 30 and 28th.
Whoa, dude, they must have been jamming because it says poll has received the maximum number of responses. You get 30, don't you? Free?
What's the number for?
Oh, I practiced that at home, so maybe I used up some. I didn't know I had a limit.
I might have dialed. I think I dialed the wrong number the first one. So. You guys haven't done this before?
No.
Seriously?
We've done it in your class.
I thought other teachers were using it too.
I've never done it in anyone else's. Yeah, that's mine, Dona.
Which one? All three went at the same time.
I don't know.
Oh my god. It's not a horse race. Who wins first? The tallest one.
Yeah, Come on, go back up.
I gotta get mine on this.
Keep going.
Just keep resending. Yeah.
Alright, is everyone voted?
No.
No?
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually pretty surprising. I thought one would have a large on one side and small on the other, but you guys are pretty evenly split. Actually, the correct answer is 25th and 21st.
Oh man, you cheated.
But America, like, if you picture us in the 30 developed countries in this whole thing, if we're in a horse race, we're the horse you don't want to bet on. We are not doing good in schools, and there's multiple reasons why. Good. The first reason is in America we have a 3-month summer vacation. Everywhere else they don't have that. They have smaller vacations so students don't lose as much learning. On average, students in America lose about 1 month of learning that they have to redo the next year. They have to re-go over all that stuff. This 3-month summer vacation was first originally made for farmers because they wanted their kids on the farms during the summer. They didn't want them in school, so they didn't have school during the summer months. Also, they didn't want to spread diseases, and during the hot months, they didn't want a cluster of students all together. But nowadays, we don't have to do that because since the industrialization period, we have farming equipment that takes everybody's, we don't need a bunch of laborers. And so students can be back in school, plus we have air conditioning, so disease doesn't spread as easily.
That's cool.
The second category of reasons is bad schools. In America, we have this thing called tenure. And tenure basically means that after a teacher gets it, they are really difficult to fire. It is possible, but it's very difficult. Like, for a teacher to get tenure, it used to be really challenging. They would have to teach for multiple years, and it was made so if they took a political stance, they couldn't be fired for it. But nowadays, teachers get it within 2 years of teaching, so almost all teachers get it. They have a two-year probational period, and then they take it up to the board, and the board decides if they get it or not. And yes, a tenured teacher can be fired. It costs a lot of money though. like on average, it costs $200,000 for the school to fire a teacher because of teachers' unions. And not only that, it can take from 2 to 5 years. And after 120 days of going on trial to get them fired, the tenured teacher's pay is reinstated, so they're paid not to work for that whole time. You can zoom in. This is a good article from the New York Times, and it says that, I think you can click it again and it'll zoom in more, on this.
Oh, good call.
It says a teacher that had been abusing special needs students, hitting them and stuff, they tried firing that teacher and it cost them $400,000. And the $280,000 of that money was paid to the teacher for their salary during the time they weren't working. That was for 4 years that they had to go over that. But in Finland, they're doing a lot of really great things and stuff with teaching, and they are the #1 ranked country in the world for education. The reason is they have good teachers. But their teachers, on average, are paid $45 to $80 an hour. They are, that job in that country is the most honored job you can have. That's over medical doctors, over everything. Like, people really love their teachers. And to be a teacher, you have to at least have a master's degree. So it's not an easy job to get, and it's one that they really reward. And a great thing they do too is teachers and students have really good bond, and so do the parents. They're very involved, all of them, in their education, and that really helps them out. A really unique thing that they do though is that up for your whole time, you don't get a report card until you hit 6th grade. So you don't feel like you don't get low self-esteem if you're not doing good in the early years, but after that they do monitor how you're doing.
They keep track. You just don't see it.
Yep.
So they can tell how you're tracking to help you.
Yep. All right, go ahead. I put Mr. Feeney on here. Does everybody know who that is?
Yes. Yeah.
Boy Meets World, that's a Disney Channel. And the funny thing with that is they keep him from when they're in preschool up until high school. They have the same teacher. It's kind of funny because it doesn't happen in America, but actually it does happen in Finland. So they don't have to they don't have to get used to their next teacher. They're just stuck with them the whole time. Okay, go ahead. And that's why we should do things like Finland. We should start putting more attention into teachers and less time into protecting bad teachers. So that's what I think.
Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call.